A little Stone, a little Temple, a little Pilots on 108.9 The Hawk. It is the Whisp Turlington and Geoff, the Angry Man Garlock Morning Show. And this is a very weird thing. It is Jason Gore filling in for Whisp Turlington, who is filling in for Jason Gore. Am I in Looper?
I feel like I'm in Looper. Are we both in a double Looper?
This feels like a double Looper.
It's a classic rock double Looper.
That's a Looper. That's something that Tickets would sell.
Ugh, let's not bring up. It is. I'm not doing well after the
You're
tickets. No, it is. It's not working out. I'm somehow paying money to work here today because of tickets. It doesn't even make any sense. But let's not get into. I'm worried about my finance. I'm excited because one.
Right.
I got my best friend back in the studio. Hello.
This is nice. It's nice.
Oh, it's nice that you were able to know my name. It's nice having someone in the studio who knows my name.
Geoff, the Angry Man Garlock.
Don't start with me. Don't you start.
How can he not do that? How can he not remember? The man's a legend, but how can he not remember?
There's a legend and a monster who has no memory.
True monster. But the ratings have been great. Which kind of, I don't enjoy because that kind of shines something on me.
Look, we're all learning a lot about ourselves the past couple of weeks.
We are learning a lot about ourselves. It is the Whisp Turlington and Geoff, the Angry Man Garlock Morning Show, and I am Jason Gore here with my best friend. We've got a lot to talk about, but we first have breaking news.
All the news you can use, or the news you could lose. It's news time on 108.9 The Hawk.
So, Geoff, this is an interesting one here, and we're going to have to see how the rock and roll world is going to react to this news. You haven't even seen this. But coming across
hot off the classic rock press.
You're not going to believe this. Fister singer Zayn is alive.
He's alive. What? Where? When? How? Why? And how?
I mean, these are all literally, that is just off the wire here. Zayn found alive to release new song. Once was a ghost, but now I'm not.
I mean, I'm excited.
I mean, God, you know that. I mean, Val Verde Bay Cruise disaster was a earworm, my friend.
I have not been able to stop singing it to myself since then.
Okay. Val Verde Bay Cruise disaster. I always say Verde Day because I think of the holiday that they used to do down in Verde Bay. It's Verde Days, but I mean, that's just me. I've lived in Val Verde for too long, and I cannot wait to serve it.
I can't wait to have you serve us, which is insane. I mean, could you maybe make this song part of your campaign?
Which one? The new one? I haven't heard it yet.
I mean, we got to imagine it's going to be good, though. I mean, you don't want to do the old song because that's kind of out of date now. We've all forgotten the disaster. You know how it is with disasters. You immediately forget the disaster.
I have not forgotten the disaster. I'd love to get on a cruise ship. I don't think it'll ever happen.
Really?
The moment I see one, like when one of those Kathy Lee Gifford commercials were like, if you could see us now, like they started playing those again. And every time those come up, I shit myself.
You do? Really?
I do.
Well, that's the problem. You got to be like me. You see, I am known as the anger man for a reason. I get very angry, and I get angry for short little bursts, and then
that's true.
I am like a baby. Just I have no memory of anything that just happened immediately after. So I'm hardly remembering the cruise ship. I enjoy the tune of the Val Verde Bay Cruise disaster, but harsh time trying to remember that. Actually, did we do something on the water?
Well, we were lost at sea for 23 days? It's really hard to remember the number.
You know, time. What are you going to do? This is part of the Looper situation. Oh, God. What was that?
What was that?
Who was? Just Mickey?
No.
No?
That was me. That came out of me.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like we're talking about the ocean.
I'm worried.
That's not. There's no way. There's no way. No.
I know I said my memory doesn't exist, but I have memories of that. I'm worried that a monster will arise from you.
Yeah, me too. Hey, it's weather.
It's time for weather on 108.9 The Hawk.
We'll say it together. 3, 2, 1.
Cold. Oh, man.
So cold.
Jack Frost is down there. He
Jenny?
is nipping our toes. Jenny.
Where's Jenny and Jimmy?
We're just left alone here?
It's just Scotty.
Wait, oh, right, because you...
Did you guys fire Jenny and Jimmy?
It's not a you guys situation. This is all Wisp here. No. I know. I don't even know if they've been fired. They're on severance, whatever it is. I have no idea where they have gone. Well, it's a weird situation. I've never worked with
Scotty, so I don't know how this is going to work.
The guy says no a lot. Not gonna lie. Just don't even try to make eye contact with Scotty. He's not going to help you. You're making eye contact with him. See, he's just shaking his head no.
He's just shook his head no. What the fuck is... I mean, at least it's not arms up.
It's
that.
refreshing. It's refreshing sometimes not having the arms up, but they're shaking the heads.
Well,
just pay attention to me. It's cold down there.
It's cold.
Jack Frost is nipping at our nose and our toes.
Yes.
He's literally down there, too, is the other part. Jack Frost is down on Hog Street right now.
On Hog Street?
Yeah. Scotty, can we bring up Jack Frost? Jack Frost, do we got him on the phone? He's saying no, but I'm seeing the phone lines.
Okay, go ahead and hit the phone line. 108.9 The Hawk. Is this Jack Frost?
It's me, Jack Frost, and I'm down here on Hog Street, and it is so flippin' cold.
Oh, wow, this is great.
Whoa, brr. It's all coming from me.
So
out of my pores.
It's too cold. Wait, okay, so this is an interesting situation. We're meeting Jack Frost. So you generate the cold, but it is also too cold for you.
Too cold for Jack Frost.
That
I wish I could stop, but I can't. And I'm not. I ain't going to.
Are you in an existential pain crisis here? I mean, you generate your own destruction.
God, here comes again a big old burst of cold. Get that, Rock Dolls.
That hurt my... Oh, no, do not take down Rock Dolls, please.
4 members of Styx.
Oh, my goodness.
And the funny thing is, it was the real members of Styx. It was not a Rock Doll. They were going into Rock Dolls to buy other dolls.
That's
probably
right.
members of the Tubes or something. Here, come more cold.
I forgot that they are here in Val Verde, that they're the Enormodome on the Mr. Roboto Don't Forgato About Us tour.
I was never going to Forgato.
No, I don't know why they're just acting like we're going to Forgato. We're not going to Forgato either. Oh no, Jack Frost. I hear something. Oh, don't take out any other members of classic rock bands. It sounds like Jack Frost is shitting. Oh, sorry, Scotty, put us on the delay there.
I wish I could stop.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I could stop, but I can't. It's gotta stay cold, and if I don't do it, it'll never be cold.
Oh my god. All right, well, thank you for checking in, Jack Frost. We're worried about you down here. Godspeed. Hope that you stop creating your own pain there. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it doesn't have to be cold. That's the thing.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to lie. Jack Frost feels like he needs some therapy. It sounds like he's creating his own destruction, his own pain. He's kind of like a metaphor. Is that what was happening in the Russ and Bankin stop motion animation specials about Jack Frost? Was that all a metaphor for therapy?
I think it probably was.
Wow, those shows were a lot deeper. I wonder who the Heat Miser was. I wonder what that was supposed to represent.
I will. Hopefully, we're going to find out.
My God, I hope so.
The rock and roll world is reacting to the news. Once again, Zane from Fister has been found alive. He plans on releasing a new song called Once Was a Ghost, But Now I'm Not.
I mean, I hope he explains what has happened. It sounds like he literally will be able to explain. It's just shocking.
Shocking. And Scotty, is this true? Okay, we do have him on the line here. Ladies and gentlemen, the famous bass player from Black Sabbath. He wrote all of the lyrics, every single one. Ladies and gentlemen, reacting to the news. I think we're going to get a lot of this morning, Geoff, because everybody is freaking out. Zane is back. Ladies and gentlemen, Geezer Butler. Geezer, how you doing, man?
All right then, how you doing there, Jason Gore? This is Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath and Heaven and Hell.
Heaven and Hell. Oh, two bands. Those are two bands.
to ban certain legalities.
Yeah,
you know, which
very,
is
very
what it
true.
is.
You don't want to piss Ozzy off with that, right?
That's actually one of the titles of my new autobiography I was thinking about.
Don't piss off Ozzy?
Don't piss off Ozzy, the Geezer Butler story.
Wow.
Yes. As a primary lyricist,
Yeah.
primary riff master,
Right.
you still don't want to piss off Ozzy.
You don't want to. You don't want to piss off your singer.
No, because he'll drink that piss.
He will drink it in front of you just to show you.
Literally. And if Motley Crue is around, watch out for that. He's not going to do a lot of good things with bodily fluids, if you know what I mean.
I can imagine Ozzy just a big gulp of piss right in front of him. He's like, and he just downs it.
Once Ozzy went to his first 7-Eleven,
Right.
when we came to the States, he was introduced to the big gulp. All downhill from there. All downhill. Every rider, every stadium we play, he would pitch a fit if there wasn't a 7-Up big gulp full of his own urine.
So but why would it be a 7-Up? Did it formerly have 7-Up in it? Who drank the 7-Up? Was it Tony Iommi?
That was called a crazy train, is what he called it. That was an Ozzy-specific drink. 1/4 7-Up.
Wow.
And of course, if it's a big gulp, so that's about 2 cans of 7-Up.
Really?
Yes. And then a lot of Ozzy urine. And the thing about it is, Ozzy wouldn't pee in his own big gulp.
Really?
We needed our roadie, Randy, not Randy Rhoads. This was another Randy.
This is Randy Jeffries. I know who you're talking about. I've read his book.
Randy Jeffries, good friend of Whisp Turlington, actually.
Very
Thought I was
good
going to
friend.
see Whisp. I was going to catch up, see if he had talked to Randy lately. But no, Randy would have to collect all of Ozzy's pee, put it in the 7-Up big gulp, the old crazy train, and then he gulped it down.
Hey, so this is a big rock mystery kind of solved here. We basically, Geezer, and we'll get to Zane in here in a second, but you've basically told us the origin of the song Crazy Train.
I'm actually writing a 33 1/3 book.
How did you do? I've submitted so many.
I am Geezer Butler.
That is true.
If someone's gonna write a book about Sabbath, well, it probably should be me. It ain't gonna be Bill. I'll tell you that right now. He is not pleased lately. He is
not pleased. God, I'd hate to get him on the phone. But we do have to. What is your 33 1/3 about?
Oh, it's only about technical ecstasy.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
The only Sabbath record I truly stand behind after all this time
is Technical Ecstasy.
Yes, I begrudgingly play every other song, but Technical Ecstasy, that's where I think we really nailed it.
You really nailed it. Bill Ward singing on It's All Right. Beautiful.
Came out on top with that line.
Really did. Really did. Hey, but we do have, everybody's talking about this, Geezer. What are your thoughts? You were friends with Zane. It's weird. He's back.
I can't believe it. I thought he was dead all this time.
Yeah.
Between you and me, I thought he drank too many crazy trains, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, it warms my heart. I've been praying every single day. Let's find out that Zane is not a ghost and that he'll come back and let us know what happened in song form. I first met him on a tour that Sabbath did with Suicidal Tendencies and Fister opening up back in 1988.
God, that was a good tour.
When I say tour, I only mean Fister opened up in Val Verde. Of course, they never leave Val Verde, but
never leave.
They were partying hard like they were on tour for 6 months. They fit it in that night. Let me just say that.
I will say, before we get back into some music here, I will say I was at that show. I remember it.
You don't say.
Oh, God, I remember that. That was one of my first concerts. And one of the nicest things about being at that show is when Suicidal Tendencies opened. They opened for Fister, but they only did that song where the guy walks around.
Yes.
I mean, that's it. That was their whole set. Where the guy just talks?
Yes, institutionalized.
Best. Oh, my God. That was
one of my faves. That was part of the requirement. Is Fister You play one show and we live it up like you're on tour for 6 months in Val Verde.
Hell
but
yes, that's
when
what you
Suicidal gets on, I know that song is long anyways, but
Yes,
you
it
better
is.
play it for your whole set. 30 minutes of institution and him yelling about a Pepsi. Oh, the Pepsi. He wanted a Pepsi.
He wanted
so
the Pepsi,
bad.
man. He
Mike
did.
Muir, and let me tell you, he got some Pepsis on that tour. We'll just leave it at that, if you know what I mean. It's all going to be in my future book. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God. Well, I hope I get to read what I imagine could be called Children of the Page.
That's one of the options.
One of
We're
the
thinking
options.
about it. Volume 4, Volume 1. Thinking about
That's a
that.
good one. That's a good one because you can do a sequel to that.
Architect of words.
Yeah. Sabotage.
Oh, that's very nice.
You
That's
could
a
do
nice title.
Sabbath, Library Sabbath.
I'm loving this. You've got some great ideas.
Well-
Maybe I should have been starting talking to you before I talked to the thing. Maybe
I should work in radio and only stick to classic rock rather than saving the future of Val Verde. But we'll see. Geezer, thanks for talking to us. 108.9 The Hawk.
Summer's almost here, so we're getting the camp ready. What camp, you ask? Well, friend, that's John Cougar Summercamp. The only all-ages, all-Mellencamp summer camp. I'm John Mellencamp, inviting you to join me this summer for fun, music, games, pleasure, eats, and relaxation the John Mellencamp way. If you're from a big city or a small town, this camp has everything you need. You'll bunk in one of hundreds of pink houses on the property. You'll enjoy our world-class amenities like the Hurt So Good Spa and Salon. Okay. The Sucking on a Chili Dog Cafeteria. They're open 24 hours, and they only serve chili dogs. Or maybe you're into spooky fun stuff like the Rain on the Scarecrow Haunted Corn Maze. Ooh, spooky scary, right? But it's fun. You won't say, I need a lover, when you find yourself cozying up to someone at the lonely old night singles dance. Boink, boink, boink. It'll be a wild night indeed. Hell, that's every night. So what if I came knocking and asked you to come to CAMP in the USA with me, John Mellencamp? Because I will if I have to. In fact, I'm right outside your door, knocking on it right now. John Cougar Summercamp, where sports are sports and grooving is still grooving. All damn summer long, wild nights indeed, shucks. Ain't that America?
108.9 The Hawk.
People of Val Verde, this is Krawg, leader of the mutant Hawkmen of Site 24, and your future mayor, hopefully. Krawg is looking forward to defeating Jason Gore in the battle for mayor. I will dine on his flesh and crush his bones under my claws until his remnants merge with the earth below and become a memory of his failures as a human and as a prospective mayor. Because I shall win if you vote for Krawg. I also want to address the scandal that is haunting Krawg. I know you have seen the headlines in that rag you people call a newspaper. The Val Verde rag. The scandal they have dubbed the Birdman Birdland controversy. Yes, it is true. Krawg visits the store known as Rock Dolls. And yes, Krawg special ordered a custom Joe Zawinul from Weather Report's Rock Doll. Krawg is both a fan of Fusion and the song Birdland for obvious reasons. And that is where the story stops and the lie starts. I shall not address these accusations head on. Krawg is above rumors. But let me just say, Krawg would like to talk around these accusations for just a moment. No, Krawg did not do that to Zawinul Dahl's head in public. Yes, Krawg enjoys coleslaw. And no, Krawg would never, ever drive a forklift without the proper license. And that should address all of those filthy rumors. Please, do not let this sordid affair sully my campaign to be your mayor. And remember, Krawg is only human and hawk. But more hawk than mutated into a human. A mutant hawk human that loves weather reports, but not in that way. And that is the last Krawg will say on the matter. Vote Krawg!
A little, Mr. Bachman. A little Mr. Turner. And a little Mr. Overdrive on 108.9. The Hawk, you ain't seen nothing yet. And,
Another campaign motto for you, maybe.
Oh my God, I could use that.
Everybody loves the BTO.
But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Jason Gore for mayor.
I mean, it's right there. It's golden.
Here's Jason. You're never gonna forget.
I love it. I'm loving it.
Jason for mayor of Val Verde.
I'm not saying I should be your campaign manager, but let's just giving you an option out here.
I'm still running that on my own right now. I just don't trust you're my best friend, but
okay, well, thank you for not supporting me. I gotta say, how is it going so far? I mean, you against Krawg is something wild lately, huh?
Yeah, it's not good. The numbers are really bad.
You've been doing your own polling?
Yeah, I've been doing polling left and right. I've used a new polling company called Poland Spring. Oh. It is by the makers of the water Poland Spring.
Sure.
They're just branching out a little. I mean, they figure they have the name. So, yeah, not good. And I will say probably not. It's weird being, I didn't know if I would hear another campaign ad or something when I came in to fill in for Whisp Turlington, who's filling in for me. But that Krawg ad, there's some stuff in there that I think could probably and should probably. I know we're going to have to give fair time if I'm talking about this. It's the rule. But I do think there are some serious allegations in there that Krawg needs to talk more on. I don't think that commercial cuts it. The coleslaw, the forklift. And he did something to that weather report member's head in public. Val Verde, listen to me. Here is my pledge as your mayor. I have never and I will never fuck my rock dolls.
That's a promise.
Scotty, you can keep that in there. It's campaign. You don't have to throw the switch. No delay needed. I won't do it.
He's shaking a no, but I guess he agrees.
Probably. I don't know what he means. I don't know this man.
Yeah. I mean, that's a promise that I could stand by because, again, rock dolls not to be fucked.
I have so many rock dolls. Like, I literally just purchased the Cheap Trick Live at Budokan set.
Oh, my goodness.
And I look every night at the Bunny Carlos.
Oh my goodness!
And I'm like,
you got the upgrade too, where Bunny talks.
Oh yeah, where he talks about his Ludwig drums.
Yeah, wait, I see you got
really
it behind you. You brought it to the studio.
Oh, he's right back here.
Can you test out that Bunny Carlos?
Here, I'll throw the switch. Here we go.
Please do.
Hey, it's Bunny Carlos. I'm in your house.
Wow, his personality is exactly like how I would imagine Bunny Carlos' personality.
These are my Ludwig drums. I have played them on our albums and at Budokan. I will pleasure you.
Oh, okay. Well,
is it pleasuring time? Would you like to hear Surrender again? Here it goes. Uh-oh, my mouth is open.
See, this is where I'm worried,
I'm just going to turn it off.
Yeah, that is... so, I mean, his mouth open, that cigarette fell right out.
It fell right out.
Make sure you stamp that out over there. And so...
It didn't turn me off. I'm still on.
Oh, my goodness. Are you turned on, Bunny Carlos?
What do you think?
So, Jason, you've never fucked this Bunny Carlos.
I have never fucked this Bunny Carlos. And
does he like usually... Is that how he starts this every time?
Every time. I'm like, look, man, just play Hot Love.
Right.
And then he looks at me and he says, I'll give you Hot Love.
Okay, wow. I mean...
I'm like, that's nowhere on the Budokan.
No.
The Robin Zander doesn't talk, and that's the one I wanted to talk because I want him to say, I want you to want me.
Exactly.
But instead, Bunny does that.
It is an odd choice that they gave the one
legs.
talking Cheap Trick, and he spreads his legs like it's Basic Instinct. Okay, wow.
Yes, it's exactly like Basic Instinct. It's like this rock doll watched Basic Instinct.
It is odd that the choice that Rock Dolls has gone with is to give the talking box to all of the members you wouldn't imagine. Like, I would want one from, your Paul Stanley. Yeah. Great banter.
Yeah.
Yes, the best banter
your
in the world.
Xander, your Tom Araya from Slayer. But instead...
Uh-oh. Looks like someone dropped his drumsticks.
Ugh. I mean, that's not even sexual innuendo. That's
I'm bending over to get my drumsticks.
Yeah, this Bunny Carlos style just aggressively is sexual. Okay. Jason, can
now
you
it's
turn
blowing
this thing
kisses.
off?
It's not even plugged in. That's the thing that is blowing my mind. Scotty, can you get this out of here?
No, he's shaking his head no.
Shaking his head no.
Okay.
So it's just going to be in the background. He may
All right.
talk from time to time.
Oh, do you want me to talk?
No, Bunny.
Do you want me to talk?
No, Bunny. Just shut your mouth. Smoke another cigarette, could you please?
Mama's all right. Daddy's all right.
Just keep being the quiet one in the band. That's your character. Just stay. Oh, and he's back. He's so wet.
Stop kissing.
Ugh. God.
See, this is what I'm not. If I were Krawg, I would be hitting that right now. You know it.
Sure.
I know it. Val Verde, you better know it.
I mean, that's one of the problems I have. Look, I got no problem with fusion. I enjoy a nice fusion band, but Krawg,
I
I'll
fucking
say
love
this.
Birdland. I love it. It's the happiest song ever written.
You know what I've heard? I read this headline in the Val Verde Rag, and if it's in the Val Verde Rag, you know it's true.
Right.
Krawg doesn't like classic rock.
Fuck me.
Only likes fusion.
Only
Weather Report,
fusion?
Return to Forever, Mahavishnu Orchestra, the Triple Threes.
Big Chick Corea fan, I imagine.
Big Chick Corea fan. And let's not even get into the religion aspect of that. You know what I'm saying? But if you brought up Cheap Trick with him, that's why he doesn't have the Bunny Carlos. Does not care. And that's not a mayor I would want. One that is only listening to fusion. Because you can only listen to so much fusion.
Yeah.
At a certain point, they're just dicking around.
And they know it. You know it. I know it.
They're saying that's the jazz part of the jazz mixed with rock, but we all know that they're just fucking smoking a J. Please, come on, fusion.
Oh, my God. Hey, we do have to do traffic. Let's do it.
108.9 The Hawk traffic with Art Spart.
Gotta say, I'm a little shaken here. Don't quite know what to say. Geoff, the Bunny Carlos is kind of freaked me out.
You heard that, did you? Yeah.
I heard he's looking at me right now in the booth, and he's just blowing kisses. And
yeah, he won't stop. It's terrible.
I can't even think about the fires that are happening on 433 or the grease spill on 335.
That's just common.
He's just blowing kisses, and we'll try this again sometime. That's Art Spart on 108.9 The Hawk.
All right, Art. I'm sorry.
Art,
sorry about that. Yeah.
I apologize for bringing this bastard in.
Yeah,
Have I been bad?
Oh boy, don't encourage
Has
him.
Bunny
Jason.
Carlos been bad?
Oh God, you've been good. You've been good. Just go play the drums. Just please stop.
God, quit making
What
that
is the
sound.
sucking noise?
Oh Jesus.
Did you get the vacuum installation as well?
All
into that
I
thing?
knew, I was getting the complete concert Budokan set from Rock Dolls. But you know this weather. Weather. It's just thrown all of the programming off.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah,
I'm so
what
sorry
can
you have
do?
to go through this. I can't believe that you're able to be here with Bunny Carlos,
I know.
destroying your life, and run a mayoral campaign. I'm impressed.
It's truly shocking. But Krawg, you got another thing coming, my friend. I am going to take that hawk ass down, and it's going to be a joy. 2 weeks. 2 weeks is the election, and you're looking at the new mayor, and maybe I can come back. Maybe I can be mayor and do this. I don't know, but I do know the world is reeling right now with the news of the return of Zane. My God, the phones are ringing off the hook. I'm told to go to line 8. David Bryan, keyboardist from Bon Jovi. Sound off, David. What do you think?
Can't believe it, man.
Yeah, right?
Totally cannot believe it. I mean, Zane's the one who showed us what to do.
He did.
I mean, Zane has taken the Jove. So his advice, he may not leave Val Verde. His ghost may not leave Val Verde. His maybe non-ghost may not leave Val Verde.
It sounds like he was, and now he isn't.
But that man was like a guru to us. Like he seemed to be a man that did not go on tour, but I still trusted every piece of advice he gave us. And I'm blown away.
And you worked on the Joker Broadway musical with Zane. You guys worked on that for a very long time.
It was a smart move. I mean, Zane was the one who said, we have to give a voice to the Joker through music. The Joker has not been given enough of a voice. People are angry out there. And if people who really like the Joker don't get their input into the world, then that's not a world I want to live into. We got to listen to everyone's voice. Zane has some interesting ideas too. That's
and of course, in all those songs you had that melody that Zane brings to every song. I remember when I went to Broadway, I went to New York City and I saw the Joker musical for the first time, and that song where it's like, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? I know that
town needs an enema.
Town needs an enema.
Which was always an interesting choice because it was like he was doing the Joaquin Joker.
It's weird.
All of the facts were the Jack Nicholson one.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, he'd say, why so serious? So it was like we're interweaving the long history, and it's a shame that Zane never got to see it, because of course he's never left Val Verde, and it's never been a touring co that has been able to come to Val Verde for
maybe
that.
now. Maybe Zane's back. Maybe Zane can play the Joker here. I'd love to see him do that one with the only song Bruce Wayne is in.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts. Bum, 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 bum,
Bum, bum, bum.
bum, bum.
Which was interesting take, because it was like, I was like, oh, the Heat Miser song. That is an untapped song. You need to, but Zane has interesting ideas, I mean, that's the thing. I mean,
your voice changed, David Bryan. You got real Southern.
Look, I mean, that is the beauty. That's the interesting part. It's like, I feel like I can be free with you.
Okay.
And the thing about Zane is he's the one who told Jovi, Mr. Bon Jovi, of course, let a Southern man into your Jersey band, but just let the man hide his Southernness. That was the motto that Zane told him. But now that Zane has been dead and alive, and also post-COVID, I mean, you got to just let your flags fly. And so I am Jersey proud. I love a good Jersey tomato, Oh,
Jersey
my goodness.
Devil.
Oh, the Jersey Devil. I am scared of the Jersey Devil. If I'm going to a CC's Pizza Eatery, an all-you-can-eat buffet of CC's Pizzeria. Oh, goodness.
Oh, God, that sounded like a Bunny Carlos sound. I don't want to do that.
Bunny. Oh, you don't start that there, buddy.
I don't want to start that. Oh, my God. It's like you're going even more country. It's like I'm watching Hee Haw.
Well, that's the interesting part is, as John Bon Jovi's music will continue to change, and he will become more adult contemporary, appealing to an older demographic. Now we are starting to
that for like 20 years.
Well, now we are going to go even further.
Oh my Lord! Listen to this.
We are going to be
in the Garden of Good and Evil here.
Oh my goodness! We are going to end up in a mixture of country and western and Creole.
Is this David Bryan? Is this David Bryan calling in, or is it Kevin Spacey? I can't tell. Well, thank you for calling, David. It's been great hearing from you. We're all so excited that Zane is back.
Zane, we love you, Jersey proud.
Jersey proud. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Jeff, so nice to hear from David Bryan. He hasn't called in a very long time.
Shocking.
I was so just taken with his accent. I didn't even ask, do you call it Taylor ham or pork roll? I didn't ask, and I could have had the definitive answer,
and he would have been able to answer.
There.
I mean, he is a representation of Jersey.
Oh my God! Hey guys, join Ricky Scarves this Sunday from 7 until 10. He's going to broadcast live from the grand reopening of Verde Exposure. Now, if you're not familiar, Verde Exposure is Val Verde's longest-running gentlemen's club that has also burned down 4 times for insurance money. Of course, there are 2 other gentlemen's clubs in town, Juicy's and Tom Terrific's. Those have only burned down 3 times each. So Verde Exposure has that record. And wow, here's what
Guinness Book, look out, because it's coming for you.
I hope they're coming. I hope the Guinness Book people are coming at the reopening of Verde Exposure. Here's what they got, Geoff. This is exciting, and of course Ricky's going to tell us all about it this Saturday. 14 dancing poles, 2 VIP sections, all rail liquor. None of the good stuff. It's all rail. It's all house liquor.
Bottom barrel.
Oh, man, that's got to taste good. A rock climbing / dancing wall.
Oh.
Interesting. Never seen that before. And then here's the kicker. Geoff. I know you're going to, I mean, you're probably putting your shoes on because I know you don't wear shoes when you do these broadcasts.
No, I got to make fists with my toes, just like I'm in Die Hard.
With your toes. You do. You're going to love this. A full-sized Gravitron in the middle of the club that only plays the hard stuff from Motley Crue from the year 2000 on.
Very excited. So a little bit of industrial edge to that really make you want to throw up when you're on there.
Oh, my God.
I love it.
That's Verde Exposure, Val Verde Hospitality with a twist. Ricky's Scarves this Sunday from 7 until 10. That's going to be a great thing. Great thing.
Can't wait. You know, one of my favorite dancers down there, Frankie. I love it. You know that they take the exposure part to heart there.
Right.
Like this guy has been dancing at every single one of them. It's a lot like that TV show Northern Exposure. The club actually paid for his medical license.
Really?
But now he's got to make up for that payment by being a dancer.
Which is very
for
strange
3 years.
because it is typically women dancing at Verde Exposure.
I don't know why they made that deal. You would think he would go to Chestnuts, but you know. Chestnuts wasn't working it out, I guess, to spending too much on that extra smoker that they put in the back.
Somebody's ears must be burning because it looks like Frankie's calling in right now if you want to hit line 6.
Oh, my goodness. Frankie, my favorite dancer at Virtual Exposure. How we doing, Frankie? What is up, buddy?
I heard someone's talking about me.
Oh, your ears were burning.
We're going to have a good time at Verde Exposure this weekend. Frankie's going to be dancing. And, of course, you know, when I dance, I don't get sexual. I don't get sensual. It's just a little, I just got the moves. I've got the goods. I put out that one foot and I tap, 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 tap. And I put out my left foot and I go tap, 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 tap.
That's what I've always loved about your dancing, Frankie, is that your clothes stay on. You know, you usually have your outfit, short sleeve, button down white shirt, tie, but you gotta look like you're in Three Dog Night, which I've always appreciated.
My doctor hearing thing.
Yeah.
Stethoscope, I think it's called. I've got that on.
Now I'm seeing why maybe they had to pay for your medical bills there. Yeah, to get there. Speaking of, I love you for your dancing. When you finally get to stop dancing, because they make you dance every night, even when it's closed.
Every night they're like, get out there, Frankie, and then Kickstart My Heart turns on. And I'm tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
Left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. Hands, 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 hands. Tummy, 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 tummy. Turn around. Show the butt, show the butt, show the butt. And leg over leg. Fall down. Now, do the thing where you go on the side and show off. But you pose with your head in your hand and then you wink.
That is my favorite part.
Wink. Wink.
Because it's like you're winking at me, Frankie. And then when it goes straight into girls, 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 I mean, you lip sync to that perfectly. The red lips, fingertips, you know, it's like, you know, forgot the names, remembered romance. I'm remembering romance watching you dance. If you know what I mean.
You know the thing that I like the most when we play Girls, Girls, Girls in the club, the best thing is all of the men that they get so excited when they hear the name of another gentleman's club that they've been to. They're like, Tattletales, and the guy's like, Tattletales! And then I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Tap, 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 tap. But then I'm like, oh no, you're just yelling out for the strip club you like. You're not yelling out for me to dance. I'll stop tapping.
That's the part that people just keep adding, and you're just like, wow, there are more dance and strip clubs than I thought there were in the world.
I got a new dance.
Oh, you have a new dance. What does this one go to?
It's called the Frankie.
Oh,
and it is to Unskinny Bop by Poisson.
Oh, how's this one go?
then he's like, why don't you all jumping? And then my arms go up, arms up, arms up, arms up, arms up, pat the chest, pat the chest, pat the chest, pat the chest, shirt up, shirt up, shirt up, shirt up, shirt off, shirt off, shirt off, shirt off, pants off, pants off, pants off, pants off, Frankie, 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 hands out, Frankie, 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 hands up.
All right, that one maybe sounds a little bit more violent than your normal dances. Frankie, remind me, what are you going to end up being a doctor of when you finally get done dancing?
Well, child psychiatry.
Oh, I think you're going to do great with those kids. Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, I got to get back in here. I got to go rehearse the Frankie for Sunday's live
I can hear Shout at the Devil in the background. There it goes. Godspeed. Oh, jeez. Wow, Frankie. Okay.
Woo!
Well, have fun down there, everyone. I think that's going to be a great event.
All I know is I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
This entire recording we have done here, this entire morning show, the only thing I have learned, I have got to see that. I have just
gotta see that. I could say it so many times.
I have got to see that.
I have got to see that.
Just wanted to say it one more time.
Let's just say it one more time so everybody knows.
I've
gotta see that. This is the longest lead in on any song I've ever heard.
I mean,
it's like Jethro Tull, just get to the fucking point. Am I right?
I mean, that's kind of the motto of Jethro Tull.
I can get to the point.
All right, Bunny, just let us listen
Bunny.
to Tull.
Oh, Jesus, it's locomotive breath. 108.9 The Hawk.
Bunny! Stop. Scotty, pull his batteries.
No batteries.
Ugh, god damn it. Solar-powered shit.
Tickets is known for being Val Verde's #1 ticket vendor for all of Val Verde's most exciting concerts, sporting events, and children's puppet shows. But now, unfortunately, Tickets is also known for letting Val Verde down. Big time. And we apologize. Recently, that massive information leak from our servers just flooded the world with personal information of all of our valued customers. But we are here to fix that. For you. Hi, my name is Sheila McTennertanny, Head of Public Relations for Tickets, and we are making a promise. No more leaked information. Your Social Security is no longer going to be sold and distributed to information farmers just because you wanted front row tickets to Val Verde's premier 7 Mary 3 cover / wedding band, the Cumberbums. That's the Tickets promise. But to make sure that promise is not a lie, we're going to need your help, ticket customers. You are going to have to send us more information. Deep, personal information. That way we'll have it and know what we need to protect from being given away. Makes sense, right? We are talking bank and account numbers, credit card numbers, including that weird little 3-digit code on the back of the card, your mother and your mother-in-law's maiden name, a copy of the deed to your house, the code you always use on those automated lockers when you go to a spa you have never been to or a Soul Cycle or whatever, and definitely send us the original copy of your birth certificate, not that copy that they send you when you ask for it but they don't send the good one. We're talking the stone cold original notarized. Once we have everything that we need to protect all in one place, then we will know what not to leak the next time. Totally makes sense. That way you can continue to shop comfortably with us at Tickets. You are going to want to get tickets to the one-time appearance of Sebastian Bach and Dear Evan Hansen in Val Verde, right? And we want to sell you that ticket. So trust us. Tickets. That's the last time we blow it.
You've been attacked by the Hawk.
In 1970, the world's greatest band broke up and left a trail of broken hearts. But what I'm presupposing is, what if that never happened? Hello, I'm Dax Leonard, the Paul McCartney in Sweaty Leathers. The world's only Beatles tribute band that imagines the Beatles never broke up, but instead got really into disco. That's right. Trust me, It works. All of your favorite disco classics, only sung by your favorite Beatles who never hated each other and instead like to boogie on down to hits like Paul singing Ring My Bell.
Oh, you could ring my bell. Ring a bell. Ring, ring, a ring, a ring, a ring. You could ring my bell. Why don't you ring my bell?
Or maybe you'd prefer George Harrison's Super Freak.
Super fake, super fake.
Or John Lennon's Boogie Wonderland. Imagine all the Boogie Wonderlands. It's easy if you try. And every night, we close with Ringo's glorious version of The Hustle.
Do the hustle.
In Sweaty Leathers, Giorgio Moroder is the fifth Beatle.
Giorgio's the fifth Beatle.
And that's the way we like it. See you at the grand opening of Flappers on Hog Crest Road. Be there.
It's me, Giorgio Moroder.
Or maybe I'm Giorgio Moroder.
Or maybe I'm Giorgio Moroder.
Or maybe I'm a Giorgio Moroder.
Oh, man. When you hear that commercial for Sweaty Leathers, you got to hear that from the source there. The Beatles. I'm pumped. A, Flappers is coming back. B, we get to see the Sweaty Leathers again.
I love Flappers. We know this, but also, gotta say, Geoff the Angry Man Garlock does not like the Beatles, but I love Sweaty Leathers. I always thought, interesting, what the Beatles needs? Disco.
Speaking of sweaty leathers, what do you think about a white button-up shirt and slacks?
I think it sounds like you're trying to be sexual again, Bunny.
Push me up to the mic.
Oh, God.
Okay, I will. I don't. If I push you up to the mic, will you stop?
Okay, I'll stop.
Now he's just commanding you to do things?
I have to do it. I want him out of here. I got to focus on good radio, good classic rock, and winning this campaign.
Hey, Jeff. It's me, Bunny Carlos.
Yeah, I know it's you, Bunny. Jesus
Drummer for Cheap Trick.
I'm well aware.
How
I
you
see your
doing?
dangling cigarette. You look like Mr. Mike from the old SNL days. We know who you are.
Great. It's really good to be here with you. I'm glad I got close to the mic so I could get a better look at you.
Don't.
Want to learn how to play drums?
Sexual innuendo or real lesson?
Real lesson.
I mean, of course, I would love to play your steady 4/4 beats.
My snare drum's gone.
And now it's a sexual innuendo. I see that little tent coming up from your khaki slacks.
What? No, you don't see anything.
Bunny, they're not pleated enough to help you out there. All right, I see everything.
Yeah, I'm pushing you back to the
Thank you, Jason. Please.
Good God.
I'm happy to not have Wisp here, and I got
Tom
you back.
Peterson's just not saying anything. Xander's here. Neil, none of them are moving.
No.
This one's active. I gotta get Keith Talons on the phone. This is ridiculous. Speaking of on the phone.
No.
The rock world is reeling. We're all excited that Zane from Fister is back. None more excited than his absolute best friend in the entire rock and roll world. Ladies and gentlemen, line 18, Duff McKagan.
What's up, man?
Hey, Duff, man. How are you taking the news? I mean, we talked a little when Zane passed away. Not on air. You know, we talk from time to time. We're friends.
Yeah. Good friends, man.
Good friends.
I know you back from the old days, the farts days. You used to show up at all my old punk shows. I loved it, man.
Yeah, man.
Supporter from day one, man.
Day one. Those days, early days.
And I do your taxes now, too, which is always nice. I appreciate the work.
I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to say, here is my accountant and the current bassist for Guns N' Roses, Duff McKagan, because that just doesn't sound classic rock, but maybe it is. Maybe this is a whole new world, Duff. I mean, ghosts can reanimate to life, and
if ghosts can reanimate, you can also get a tasty refund. If you know what I mean?
So.
Just like it's a coming. Just like new Guns material, man. It's all happening.
Man, but seriously,
Absurd was a great start.
It was.
I mean, that was like, if you're going to start, get it absurd. Like, that's
absurd.
what we said in classic Axl. He's back. We were excited.
Guys, I'm so excited.
Those vocals were not odd.
Not at all.
They were just sounded exactly what I wanted out of it.
Yeah, I was like, am I listening to Use Your Illusion 4?
Oh, my goodness. When Slash first played me that riff, I was like, did you just make that up? Because it kind of sounds like you just made that up on the spot. You can maybe work it through a little bit more. And he goes, nope, that's what it's going to be.
You always you have the best Slash impersonation. Your impression.
Hey, nope. That's Slash, man. But thank you. I appreciate that.
I remember.
Zane is back, and I am psyched, man. You know,
we
once took him out on tour with us.
Yeah.
You know, he was guitar teching. It wasn't Fister opening it up.
Okay.
It was us, Suicidal Tendencies.
Nice.
And then Zane was my bass tech.
But only for the Val Verde show.
Only for the Val Verde show.
Every
other, that was the biggest problem, because I'm not going to lie. I was imbibing a bit much on that point. And let's just say the rest of the 8-month tour, my bass was a little out of tune. I never changed those.
Okay,
yes?
I'll push you up.
Hey, Duff, it's Bunny Carlos. Cheap Trick, how you doing?
Is that the real Bunny Carlos there?
It's not. It's a rock doll.
Oh.
I'm the real one. I'm the real one.
Did you get the one that had the voice upgrade? I have a bunny sitting in my bass case, and it never, ever, ever stops sucking.
That sounds like a promise I can fulfill.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, I'm pushing you back to the back again. My God. Here's the thing, Duff. You're not supposed to fuck the rock dolls. You're not supposed to. You have to be strong.
Yeah, someone once told me, don't fuck the rock doll. And you know what I said? That's absurd. I said, that's absurd.
You said that's absurd.
That's what that song is about.
And Axl was like, hey, there's a song. And I'm sure Slash was just like,
he's saying.
Nope.
When he's like, but
that is his, oh God. I had tea with Axl a few weeks ago. And man, I did not understand a word.
No.
Not a word.
Never stop talking that voice.
Finger sandwiches come out, and I was going to ask which one do you want, but Axl started, and he was like, and I'm like, I'll take the cucumber.
Yeah, man. You were down at the Val Verde Russian tea room?
The Val Verde Russian tea room, yes.
Oh,
I was there.
The best. Every time we're in Val Verde, that's where me and Zane used to go.
Well, now you can
go
again.
There. I know, I'm excited to get a nice little cuke sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Nice chamomile.
I go for the
get my bass in
myself.
tune. Like my bass has not been in tune ever since he's dead. Once he died, that bass went out because I have to always come back here, let him tune my bass. But no one can hear the bass over Axl's voice anyway, so it's all fine, man.
Oh, God, that's beautiful. Duff, thanks for calling in. We got to go to Good Rock Facts.
Appreciate it.
It's time for Good Rock Facts with Geoff the Angry Man Garlock.
All right, this day in history, hot tuna officially became hot tuna. That's right, March of 1973. They were cold tuna.
Cold tuna. Yeah, everyone remembers that.
That's what people want is cold tuna. And then April of 1973, they were like, we got to make ourselves stick out. And they officially became hot tuna. And the rest of it, rock fact history. Yeah, every record I listen to hot tuna, and I think, disgusting.
Oh, God, everything on this show is just, should I have come back to radio? Because literally every call, I get nauseous. With this Bunny Carlos, it just won't shut the fuck up behind me.
Oh, look at, yeah. And Bunny is eating a can of hot tuna right now.
Yes,
which is
that's
disgusting.
not even, he's not even making the sucking sound. He's eating hot tuna. Where did he get that?
It's like, it's extra mayonnaise too. You can hear it. Scotty.
Did you give him hot? Well, he's shaking his head no, so
somebody gave him the hot tuna. All right.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's a disgusting broadcast, but we've been glad to have you back, Jason.
It's been nice. I will say it's been nice. But I gotta focus in. I gotta get real because, like I said, these polling numbers are absolute dog shit, and I'm worried, man. I'm worried we're gonna have an all-powerful mutant hawk as mayor.
Yeah.
What's that going to do? I like coleslaw. That's not even an issue.
That is not an issue.
That's him trying to throw us off. That's just something you put out there and you're like, oh, coleslaw. Well, I don't remember the fact that you effed a rock doll from Weather Report in the middle of Hog Square.
Was not cool. He wore that little hat Zawano wears, took it off of his rock doll, put it on, and then, and he just had Jocko just looking the whole time. That Jocko Pastorius
Jocko's
rock
too
doll.
legendary to just look at a hawk.
That's not how you
Fucking
treat
rock
one of the
doll.
greatest bass players ever.
It
He
is
didn't
not.
pull those frets off of his bass for nothing to sit there and look at the coleslaw incident. But again, the Val Verde rag reported it. And there's no that is truth
You know what?
right there.
Before we go, I'm going to dial out here, and
Please.
I'm going to see if I can get Steven Sledgehammer is the editor of the Val Verde Rag, also the world's biggest Peter Gabriel fan. And I don't even think Steven Sledgehammer's his real name, but we got to get to the bottom of this. Scotty, are we connected? Okay. Mr. Sledgehammer, this is Jason Gore from 108.9 The Hawk, also running for mayor of Val Verde.
Hey, Jason, nice to meet you. Yeah, Steve Sledge.
Steven Sledge. Can you talk a little bit about the Krawg story that's out there right now?
Oh, I mean, what can I say? I mean, that story, big time for us, if you know what I mean. And it is, I saw that happening. I walked down, I was going to Rock Dolls, and I saw that happen outside of there, and I'm walking around. I've always got an eye for news. That's Steven Sledge. And I saw that, and I said, here comes the flood, all right? I mean, we are going to just be inundated with Krawgs. And, that man, he needs to be, that man Hawk needs to be taught a lesson, all right? And so I'm not going to lie. Here's the thing. I'm glad you called.
Thank you.
Today is the day. The Val Verde Rag is going to officially put our backing on you, Jason Gore.
Oh, my God.
You are officially the Val Verde Rag.
Oh, my God. Well,
official mayoral candidates. Because you know why? Just like Peter Gabriel, DIY. You are doing it yourself.
Well, see,
and sometimes that involves Tony Levin, and sometimes that involves Daniel Lanois and Robert Fripp coming in doing like a weird little solo. But other than that, DIY.
All this time I just kept telling myself, Steven, don't give up.
Yeah.
The thing about me is I'm the type of candidate, I don't play any games without Frontiers. You know this. And it's just been such a damn land of confusion lately that it's hard to really keep my eyes on the prize. And,
Oh, wait,
Steven,
wait. Hold up there. Did you just say a Genesis song that did not involve Peter Gabriel? Did you? You know that I am the editor-in-chief of the Val Verde Rag, and I am the head of the Peter Gabriel fan club in Val Verde.
No, I know
the
this.
The Bicos.
Yep.
And you dare to besmirch. Don't make me take this away, all right?
Okay, I won't do it again. I am very, very... It's almost like I'm throwing it all away.
Wow. You are... I am not feeling... I'm not feeling good about this. It's like a sledgehammer to my face.
Hey, no, man, just take me seriously.
You're going to treat me
everybody
like
in this
a
town.
moribund the Burgermeister over here, and as we all know, that means someone who is being shat upon. We all know that. But
Steven, here's the thing, though. You know me. Val Verde knows me. I mean, hell, Jesus, he knows me.
I hope you... I don't even know if you know what you just did there. I was having a modern love with you, and now I feel like I'm standing on Salisbury Hill. Not gonna lie. As we all know, of course, that song is about Peter breaking up with Genesis, and that's... I'm hoping this is not our Salisbury Hill.
Well, Steven, I hope that you and I... we're having a rally tonight out in Hog Square.
Of course.
It's going to be there tonight. Tonight, we're going to do this. It's going to be real good.
Playing with fire.
And we're going to have just an amazing, amazing time. We're going to have a dance competition. I won't be part of it because obviously I can't dance.
You are... I am the only editor
I have
at large.
no idea. I'm just saying words. I don't know what I'm saying.
I love Peter Gabriel, and I do not care for Genesis.
Scotty,
always been the case.
Scotty, is my mama on the phone?
Oh, don't you? You are...
She's not. Okay. I thought she was supposed to call during
If you
this break.
keep this up, there will be a red rain coming down on you, all right? And I'll be digging in the dirt for your grave. So please, I want to keep my back. I do not want a mutant hawk in office.
Well, okay.
So just keep Genesis out of your mouth.
I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to have to, you pick me up, take me home, and I'll get better for tonight's rally. Thanks for being on, Steven. Yeah, well, I got to get ready for this rally, Geoff.
I'm with you. You know I'm going to be there.
You are?
Yes, of course I will be there. I am going to be coming out even if Jack Frost is nipping at our toes out there.
He's going to be out there.
It's going to be freezing.
He's going to be miserable. He's going to be out there absolutely miserable.
Just screaming and pooping ice. Just nonstop, Jack Frost.
Speaking of poop and ice, Bunny just took a dump in here.
All right, we should wrap. I can't sit in here with him anymore. This is terrible.
Uh-oh, someone's playing dirty games.
You're disgusting, Bunny.
Well, it's been a good time hanging out with you on the Whisp Turlington and Geoff the Angry Man.
Back.
If you're gonna call me, if you can't call me Mayor, Geoff, do you know what you can call me?
Fred?
Call me the Breeze.
Oh, he's back, people.
I still have it.
You still got it.
Ow! 108.9 The Hawk.